Hi guys, so you've asked me to go through the brief with you one more time. So this is the brief, has to be handed in next week. So 16 to 20 September, please do not leave it until 20 September, 11:59 at evening, and then let me know that you couldn't submit, right? You have more than enough time, so please start working on it. Firstly, please remember to fill in your cover page, okay? Along with this, you need to sign your plagiarism declaration. Really important, okay? So make sure that you sign plagiarism declaration. If you can't insert a signature, just put your initials there, that's fine. But then make sure to add all of these details in, including your SoundCloud link. So I need your SoundCloud links. We'll have a look why now. So we're starting with question 1, promotions practice for 60 marks. So this one is about Colgate and this one is about Reebok. Please make sure that you understand the difference. Okay. A, the one about Colgate says, design a promotion pitch based on the client's needs. This must be a 5-day breakfast show promotion on one of South Africa's AC stations. AC stands for Adult Contemporary. Okay. Adult Contemporary Radio Station. Jacaranda, Kaya, OFM, Algo FM, etc., etc. AC radio station. Please also make sure that you see what their needs are. So you have to read this. What is the problem? What are the facts? Who is their target audience? What is the bigger picture? What are they trying to achieve? Their objective and some background on them. Okay. Then we go to Annexure A. So you start by telling me what is the name of your competition, okay? Whatever it's called, the Colgate Green promotion, whatever. What show are you doing this on? That will depend on the radio station. So whatever station you choose, give me the name of their breakfast show to start with, right? Please don't make things up. Please don't use ChatGPT or any kind of other artificial intelligence because they're not factually correct when it comes to the names of these shows. Is there pre-recorded publicity? There should be. There should be pre-promos, for instance. What's the start date of your competition? What's the end date? Time of broadcast. Don't tell me the time of broadcast is 6 o'clock. Okay? Firstly, 6 o'clock is news. And also it can't be for 3 hours. So you will say it takes place at 7:20 until 7:25, something like that. Then you give me your idea and the mechanic in a nutshell. What exactly is it that you want to do? How are you going to achieve Colgate's objectives? Okay. What is your mechanic? How are you going to do this? Okay. So, what game are you going to play? How are you going to play the game? Do you need more than one person? How are they going to enter the competition, right? What do they need to do to enter said competition? Then what is the prize? Then what is the brand that we are promoting, right? And digital support. What digital support are you using? You have to do digital support for a promotional campaign, right? And then you start with Annexure A. So you're going to tell me whatever radio station is. So this station is XFM. You're going to give me the detailed mechanics, so the how. What exactly are you going to do with this 5-day competition? How will it work? So then after the detailed mechanics explaining how exactly this competition over 5 days on this AC radio station is going to work, you write your throw forward. So for instance, coming up next, your chance to win 5,000 Rand with Colgate, whatever it is, okay? Then you give me your competition moment. That does not mean that you say, congratulations, Sharita, you won that 5,000 Rand. It means that you say, on the line, I have so-and-so, we're going to be playing a game. Things that start with C for Colgate, can you name? Or how many white products can you name? Whatever, okay? So you extend, and then you go, oh, congratulations, so-and-so, you won. Okay, so maybe you want to team up 2 people against each other. There's a lot of different ways. But what is important here is make it a game, not a call-in to win. Make it a game, okay? Remember Fubby. And then afterwards, what we normally read is a closing billboard. So we'd normally start with an opening billboard and a closing billboard. At the end, you don't have to do an opening billboard, okay? So you just have to do a closing billboard. Closing billboard, what we read afterwards has got to do generically about the brand. So in this case, it will be Colgate. So if we go back to, okay, to Colgate, up here, so then you read the details, and then you might say something along the lines of, Colgate cares about people. A new organic charcoal-based toothpaste is not only green, but I don't know, it will also increase the thickness of your enamel. Anyway, something like that. So something more along the generic lines. So something that's got nothing to do with your competition, but has to do with the product itself. Hence why it's more generic, okay? Then you do that for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You cannot have the same winners every day. You can have the same throw forward if you want. You can have the same thing that the DJ will read afterwards if you want. Competition moments won't be the same, okay? There's no way. If we're running a 5-day competition, obviously the winner will change every day. The mechanic, the how, what are you doing, the game you're playing will stay the same. Okay, so that's what you're doing for 30 points or for 30 marks. Then B, in essence, you're doing the same thing, but you're doing it for an afternoon, for 5 days on an afternoon drive show, okay? So Colgate is for breakfast on an AC station. Reebok is afternoon drive show on a youth radio station. So what are the youth stations in South Africa? There aren't a lot, okay? There are very few of them. So choose one of those few commercial youth radio stations. And then you look at Reebok, you read all the Reebok details, take into consideration who you are aiming these things at. And then again, we go back down to the template and you fill in every single detail of Annexure A once again for B, okay? So you repeat it. You tell me what radio station you are using. You tell me the exact detailed mechanics. How are you going to pull this thing off? What type of competition are you doing? Okay, what prize can they win, etc., etc. Then we look at question 2, content creation. Read what it says. You are writing 3 original pieces of content using table 4.2 on page 131 in Next Level Radio. What does that thing say? It wants your promise link, aka your tease, aka your throw forward link, and then it wants your performance link. It's broken up your performance link into your hook, your crumbs, and your payoff. So what you are doing is you are writing a promise link and then a performance link. That's the 2 sections. Okay. Your target market are 18 to 25-year-olds, aka you are the target market. Okay, so when you write these things, think about the kind of content you would find interesting and emotive. So you're going to do something that's happening out of studio, not in studio. So my other presenter is at the Delicious Fest, for instance, broadcasting from there. You're going to play a listener game. Okay, so you're going to write out exactly how this thing will happen, and then you're going to do a phoner. Okay, a phone topic. So 2 people or you as a presenter are having a conversation about something. You get them on the line, they give you their comments, you talk to them about it, and you say goodbye. Remember your obligations. Remember the Mexican on the bicycle. 1 thought per link. And then remember to tell me your name. Tell me the radio station that you're on, okay? I need to know what I'm listening to, or even the show's name, just something. Then after you've done this, after you've written out these 3 links, okay, 131 again just says break it up into a promise link and a performance link. Your performance link needs to have a hook and a body and an ending. Easy way to get out, do a throw forward to whatever content is coming up. Then you need to record it, okay? So take 2 of your content pieces. So 2 of these 3, not all 3, 2 of these. It has to be this. You cannot decide to make up something else. It has to be whatever you've written down, okay? And then you're going to record 2 of these and upload them onto SoundCloud. So both of them you are going to upload onto SoundCloud, telling me which of the 2 you are recording. If I can give you advice, do not use out of studio. Use listener game and phone topic. Those 2 are going to be a lot easier for you to record than out of studio. When you record it, don't say, next we are going to call this person back and put them live on air. This should be like an actual link, a live link on the radio, okay? You are now live on air and you're performing this thing for me in the next 3 minutes. Okay, so get other people involved to help you if you need to, okay? Yeah, to assist you with that. So make sure that you've uploaded it and make sure that I have 2 links for SoundCloud. Make sure they are in the public setting that I can actually access it, because I cannot access private links unless your URL is 100% correct, and majority of the time they're not. So public setting. And then remember to add your reference list. Really important. There's no way you are answering these things without a reference list. Even if your reference list is only your 2 textbooks, that's already something to reference, okay? Because everything that you are using here are things that come from the textbooks, things that you have been taught, okay? So you have to reference, otherwise you lose 20%, and you have to do in-text referencing and have a reference list at the end. And then once again, lastly, remember to sign said plagiarism declaration there, and remember to look at your mark breakdown. Follow this thing, follow the rubric, okay? To get an idea of how we're marking. Here, just look at like everything that it says, okay? That'll help you a lot. It's as simple as doing it that way, right? Hopefully this gave you a good understanding of what to do. I look forward to marking your assignments.